so many ways to capture that world-class championship. Let's go ahead and let Justin do the introductions.
Introducing first, the challenger from Slamtown, USA. You may know him as Johnny Survivor. Johnny One Fall. Johnny Blaze. Johnny Spade. Johnny Nitro. John Morrison. Johnny Mundo. Johnny Impact. Johnny World Class. And also, because it's available at stores everywhere, Dollar General on DVD. Ladies and gentlemen, Boone. Banter. His opponent from El Paso, Texas, he is the current world-class world heavyweight champion, SAG-nominated,
SAG-nominated,
Emmy winner, star of Glow and Lucha Underground, ladies and gentlemen, Chavo Guerrero!
I don't know if you caught that or not, Bourbon, but he said star of Lucha Underground. How do you think Boone feels about that?
Well, I think that, Boone established that he was a man of many names, and Chavo wanted to make sure that his accomplishments were recognized as well, and both of them deserve to be recognized for their accomplishments. Of course, as you pointed out there, Chavo Guerrero, SAG-nominated.
Emmy winner.
Emmy winner for the Glow series.
Star of Glow.
On Netflix. And a
star of Lucha Underground.
And star of... Chavo's got something to say.
All right, guys, what's going on, Ardmore? Y'all been here a long time. So we're here to put on a heck of a match for you. This guy standing across from me is one heck of an athlete. One very, very cool guy. He's on Survivor, which is pretty awesome.
Johnny Survivor.
And he's one of my favorite opponents to face, because he always brings out the best of me. So, you guys ready for a good fight? Good fight, ready? Me too.
Feel the same way. Anytime I can get in the ring with Chavo Guerrero, I'm honored and humbled. When I first started with WWE, Chavo was one of the first guys to take me under his wing and teach me how to be backstage and how to be in the ring. Chavo, give it up for Chavo for teaching me so much about this business. The only problem with Chavo, I think he might have taught me a little bit too much. Because tonight, I'm not leaving without the world-class champion.
All right, so I guess the love affair is all over with now. Let's move on, and the bell rings, and we are underway for our main event here at Oaklamania for the World Class Heavyweight Championship, Chavo Guerrero versus Boone, the Bounty Hunter.
That was a nice display of mutual respect there, but now we're down to competition.
Absolutely.
And I feel like I saw, that same type of exchange when we had the match between Chavo Guerrero and MVP. That would not turn out too well for MVP. And I have to wonder if perhaps this is a tactic of Chavo, because we know what Chavo, we know what his family lineage likes to do.
Yeah, but let's not take anything away from Boone either. We know that Boone is no stranger to the dark force here in the ring, if you will.
That's a good way to put it. Yes, indeed. Boone's certainly one to know the rules, and to know the rules knows you know how to break them as well.
He is a former tag team champion, as you stated, and a very successful team nonetheless.
Yes, indeed. Oh, Boone's got a little more to say.
Just to clarify, a lot of yays. I heard that kid say you sucked at Chavo. Were you people booing me or chanting Boone? Boone? Okay, just checking.
I can see where that might be confusing.
Probably Boone is available on Dollar General and DVD.
So, Rampage Jackson, Chavo Guerrero is in a great movie. Get it now.
It's good to see that there are still copies of that DVD on sale after Jack Swagger tried to steal one a few weeks back in the match.
I'd rather not discuss bad memories like that.
All right.
I would feel like that's a sensitive topic for you too.
Well,
being a proud native Oklahoma.
that was not Oklahoma's proudest moment. You're right. All right. Well, I think the promos and the commercials are out of the way, so now we're about to get underway here with this match.
About time. I just spent about 5 minutes puking in the trash can next to me. Oh, I think you're great, Chavo. Well, you're so great, Boone. I like it. Well, you're so awesome, Chavo. Like, we're just a bunch of awesomeness. Let's get to the fight.
Well, that's what we're about to do right now. Has both men into the middle of the ring, collar and elbow tie-up, and it'll be Boone forcing the champion. Nope, not quite. As Chavo now taking over with a side headlock. Boone shoots that off. Shoulder tackle down goes Boone, but Boone hits up. And both men in neutral stance. And Boone acknowledges that it's a little bit painful, but tries to shrug it off and continue on with the match. You'll notice, as we pointed out last time, that Chavo's sporting that brace on his right arm. Again, seemingly a very large target, although MVP did not take advantage of it in their match. And you gotta wonder if Boone, being a bounty hunter that he is,
You think he's going to go hunting for the arm?
might be more willing to take advantage of that right arm.
Well, it's for the title. You should be taking advantage of any and every opportunity that you have. You never know when these chances are going to come around again, so you got to take full advantage when you can. Oh, rolling through.
Yeah, shoulder tackle, but Guerrero rolls through and leaps to his feet. And
What is this?
well, in professional wrestling, sometimes there's this little thing that the boys will do where they basically bump for each other in respect.
And, is that what we're seeing here?
That's, I think, what we're seeing there. And
Look at Chavo.
again, both men
Bad arm and all.
showing great athlete. I could never. Could you ever do a nip up, Travis? I could never do a nip up.
I don't have hips like that.
No.
And yes, I have tried multiple
And
times.
I did too. I mean, I was in 7th grade, but I couldn't do it there. It was part of the physical fitness exam.
I was just 27 and tried that, so.
All right, both men again circling around. Of course, you heard Boone mention that when he entered into professional wrestling, that Chavo was essentially one of the mentors that he had backstage, and of course, a man that he competed against many times in the ring. So there's a cautiousness, I think, on the part of both men because they do know each other so well, and they don't want to rush into any type of a flurry of holds or attempted maneuvers, because one mistake would certainly be capitalized on by the other. So Boone cautiously taking over here with the standing wrist lock. Chavo with a couple of lucha rolls and able to reverse that down into that standing arm bar now.
Well, as you remember, when Boone first was breaking on to the professional wrestling scene and making a name for himself, like you said, he mentioned Chavo was a tutor of his and somebody that he went to for advice, as was, I believe, his late uncle, Eddie Guerrero, because it was Boone who had several run-ins in the early part of his career in tag team competition with the legends of Eddie Guerrero and, of course, the Lucha Libre greatest mask of all time. I'm speaking, of course, of Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio, yes, indeed. Boone very familiar with both of those men. And what?
Hey, don't forget, this is all fun, but I'm still a Guerrero.
And like I said,
we say it every time Chavo Guerrero gets in the ring, and he admits it himself. Yes, indeed, he's a competitor. Yes, indeed, he's a world-class athlete. But inside, he is still a Guerrero, And we all know the three things the Guerreros love to do.
What do they do, Murdo?
Lie, cheat, and steal.
It's that family tradition.
And when a title is on the line, they're probably going to do it even more than they normally would.
Imagine what those family reunions would be like.
there wouldn't be much left at the dinner plate or the kitchen or
Or the
dining room.
cars.
Yes.
Or the cabins.
All right. Standing waist lock here by Guerrero as Boone forced to the ropes. And now Boone going in with the standing toe hold.
Boone tried to pick the leg out from Chavo. Didn't realize Chavo had evaded him the first time, but Boone quickly was able to catch Chavo again before Chavo could scurry away.
And then just slams that leg, and they call him the mayor
look at
slam
this.
now. And that's not normally what it's meant for, but he slammed that leg down onto the mat.
And he did a little bit of a strut there, an homage to another ring legend.
Yeah, you'll say it's Ric Flair. I'll say that it's Jackie Fargo, but you know, one way or the other, it's definitely a very familiar move. And Guerrero trying to shake off the effects of that line. And now, well,
Oh, wait a minute, wait a
Boone,
minute.
yeah, Boone calling back perhaps not one of the greatest memories for
Oh,
Chavo.
hey, hey. And that ball went sailing.
Yes, so did that gimmick. All right, Guerrero now a little bit irate as the punch to the midsection forces Boone back into the corner.
I guess being white wasn't all right.
No, not in this particular instance. And Boone on the receiving end of a flurry of offense there by Chavo Guerrero, who now is all serious in business as he drags Boone to the corner post. Gonna wrap that leg around the corner post, and you do not win when that flesh comes in contact with that corner post there. Guerrero gonna follow up once again, do the same thing again. And Guerrero now rolling his way back into the ring, knowing that he has now put Boone into a very compromised position. And now pulling the mayor of Slamtown back into the ring and gonna stretch that leg out as if it hadn't had enough damage already. Now we're gonna go to work on the thigh.
Oh, now look at this. He just dropped all of his weight down on that thigh there, just working it over, wrenching on that. Chavo he knows, he is a veteran of this game, as we have mentioned several times. He knows how to break down a body part, and he knows how to be methodical about it.
And look at him just shrug the other leg off of Boone as Boone was going to try to use that leg to leverage his way off, or leverage Chavo off of him. But Chavo just shrugged it off, and now, again, just going to...
And oh no, this
now,
time, look at this.
head scissor takeover from the ground position.
Not only that, he crossed his legs over to hook that head scissors leg takedown in.
And a sliding baseball drop kick propels the champion back into the entranceway. And Boone now following out to the outside here.
Now remember, there is disqualifications and
Yeah,
countouts in
this
this.
is a standard match. There are DQs, there are countouts at risk here. And the champion, of course, would be in the advantage in that position because Boone has to pin the champion or make him submit.
Oh, Lord!
And doing things like that are certainly going to help him do that as he dropped Chavo throat first across the ring barrier.
I couldn't tell if that was throat first or chest first. Either way, it was effective.
Well, so is that stomp right to the midsection as Boone continuing to press this advantage here. And now kick to the face.
Oh, Lord!
Again, following up a unique style there, dragging the leg across the second rope.
Well, I guess all that camaraderie and all that praise is now long gone as we see slingshot into the bottom rope, just hanging Chavo out to dry there.
And Boone now going to pull the champion back inside, going to go for the pinfall, hooks the leg, and gets a 2 count before the champion's able to get out. Boone quick to follow up now with this rear chin lock, slowing the action down, making sure that Chavo's not able to get onto his feet, not able to build up speed, and certainly not able to go into that high-flying district, which he is very, very comfortable with.
Yeah, but as is Boone.
Yes, indeed. Both men very, very capable. Of course, we know that Boone employs that end-of-the-world maneuver or starship pain, depending on whatever he wants to call it. And Chavo Guerrero, of course, with the frog splash in memory of his late uncle, Eddie Guerrero. Both men capable of putting their opponents away from that top rope position.
One high-risk maneuver can win it all for them.
But neither man really in the position to do that right here, as Boone continuing to work over the chin and neck area of Chavo. Chavo now going to try to get to the knee, up to the second knee, and break this hold.
And does just that with a series of elbow shots, but Boone quickly, the clubbing forearm, stops Chavo with a drop kick.
Yeah, standing drop kick. Great vertical leap there by Chavo Guerrero. And both men now in a position where one man, if he's capable of doing so, is going to be able to hit one single maneuver. Well, it takes Boone over, Chavo does, and Chavo now to the outside. We go for a tope into the inside, all the way across the rib cage. Again, now with the pinfall, and again, only good enough for two.
Chavo definitely for a minute there.
And Chavo beginning to feel the opportunity, perhaps, to bring something from his family legacy in here as he waits for Boone perhaps to get back onto his feet.
Oh, I think that's exactly what he's waiting for. He's got a couple of friends that he wants to introduce Boone to.
Well, he wanted to introduce him to big super kick straight to the face.
On point, right on the jaw. Chavo's lights could very well be dimmed.
So many wrestlers in the course of their career have used the super kick as a finisher. Men like Shawn Michaels, men like the Young Bucks. Of course, they're the originators with Chris Adams, but I would say that Boone's super kick measures up to
look at
theirs.
Look at Boone.
Chavo now going to the top rope, maybe looking for the frog splash, but Boone quickly up to counter that, to intercept him, knowing full well that if Chavo were to connect with that frog splash, that the championship match could very well be over. And now Boone, when the hook Chavo, maybe going to go for a superplex here.
Oh wow, going
maybe
to
from all the way to the top rope.
He's got Chavo.
Chavo, both men jockeying for position here, and knowing they're in a very dangerous, precarious position.
Well, Chavo knows that if he takes this, it could very well spell the end of his title right here. And that's why he is fighting with everything that he has and gets Boone finally off of the middle rope.
This allows Chavo to get to the top rope. Chavo off the top, high cross body, and he rolls through. But Boone able to recover very quickly, and now double clothesline. And both men,
Oh, he fell on top.
he did. Clothesline that went instinctively to the cover, as did Chavo right there. That, friend, people right there, that is sign of professionalism and the ring awareness and the experience level that you have to compete at the levels that they did. Knowing that your opponent is down, knowing that all you have to do is drape that arm across and you're in a pinning predicament. And that's why both of these men are former world champions.
Agreed, 100%. Both men just trying to, I guess, get whatever they can. They're running on fumes in that gas tank now.
Yeah. But they've still got enough left to start the slugfest in the middle of the ring. Back and forth.
Who wants it more? Who has the drive and the desire to walk out of Oklahomania with the title?
But it's breaking down in Ardmore right here between the two of these here. They're putting it all on the line.
Eat your heart out, Muskogee. This is where the real fight is.
And Boone, 3 in a row, and Chavo with a rake to the face.
Oh, wait a minute. I think he might be setting him up. Maybe.
Well, Chavo not quite prepared for it yet, but Boone prepared for that. Leg lariat, and Boone stands high.
And Boone gonna come off the ropes with a running knee. And that could put him away. If he covers him right here, he could have it, but no.
No, I think he's gonna try. I think he's gonna try for Starship. No, he's gonna go outside. I thought maybe he was gonna go for the end of the world.
I thought he was going for that, the end of the world, as you also alluded to. It's called Starship Pain to some. But instead, is he calling for a frog splash?
Is Boone gonna try to
Surely
pull
not.
off the signature move
No
of
way.
Chavo Guerrero?
No way.
Oh no! No, he wasn't. But he didn't connect with that, no matter what it was. He did connect with that to the midsection, though. I know. Oh wow! If I was going to take over, and now Chavo hooking. Now going to introduce.
Oh, there's one.
Boone to 3 of his friends.
And here comes Dose.
There's number 2.
Not that much of a great greeting.
Hips and gyration. Can we get the third one up and over? Well, we got it over, but not the way that Chavo wanted. Chavo receiving end of the knee to the face from the springboard of the second rope. And Boone dragging Chavo back. Now I think Boone is looking for the end of the world.
Hyperdrive.
Bounces off, but nobody home.
Oh, but look at Chavo.
Oh, look at this high star cradle. High star cradle by Guerrero. And puts him down.
The winner of this match and still is Cotillion.